Everybody, Lisa King here with Keller Williams Island Life Real Estate. I'm going to be reviewing a couple tile and grout cleaners. This is my floor and you can hear my dryer behind me going. I am not a big floor cleaner person. I would prefer to hire somebody. Grout is new to me. We're from the north. We don't have tile everywhere as we do here in Florida. So grout is a lot of work, and this currently is a home that we are renting. So I'm going to work on the grout to get it clean. We're going to be moving out soon. This area right here I did previously. You can see a big difference, but I can't tell you which one I used. I know I did follow the directions. I let it sit, and I went over it with a hard bristle brush and cleaned it out. So, okay, so on this side, I'm going to be using Goo Gone Whole Home Grout Cleaner. Cleaning foam. I got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was $6. So let's hope my floors look like that afterwards. So this side is this one. And on this one, I think I got this at Lowe's. DuPont Heavy Duty Tile and Grout Cleaner. Maximum strength for tough kitchen and bathroom cleaning projects. So we'll see if this works. Okay, so this side is tile and grout. This side is Goo Gone. They both basically have the same directions as you just literally squirt it on to the tile. Be extra good and go to the next block here, the next tile end, and squirt down. I'll go to the middle, and also I'm going to do right here. Now, is this how you should normally clean grout? I don't know. As I said, I am not a floor person. I know I can hire somebody with a machine that's going to go in there and really... Now, this one doesn't foam like the Goo Gone did. I'm getting a lot of foaming going on over here. This one's... Well, now this one's making some activity. So let's keep going here. I'm going to go all the way down to the next tile and into the middle to see. Let me go down here. And we're going to see what kind of activity we get. I'm going to let this sit 5 minutes. Let's see what the directions say. Apply with sponge or spray directly on surface. Allow to set for 2 minutes before wiping and rinsing. Okay, this one says I don't have to scrub with a brush. This one. Oh dear, it's one of those peel back to read instructions. But wait a minute. Let's see. Do not ingest. Well, obvious. See if I can get the directions on here. Aha! Peel. One-handed. Spray directly on soiled area. Avoid. Scrub with a clean, non-abrasive sponge or a stiff nylon brush as needed. Remove solution using a clean, dry towel, sponge, or mop. Rinse area well with clean water. This one seems very complicated. So, but anyway, okay. I'm going to let this sit for 5 minutes. I will be back. We will scrub and we will see what happens. Hi, we're back. Okay, I have got my little tiny scrub brush. Hold on just a second. Let me turn off my timer. Okay, so I've got my little tiny scrub brush here. I have got a wet cloth. So Goo Gone, you tell me. 2. Can we read this? Thank you, phone. No, we can't. I'll read it for you. Oh, for more stubborn Spains, we have to repeat. But allow to set for 2 minutes, and I'm going to gently scrub. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over it with the brush on both sides. This one, I don't see a lot of, actually they both don't look great, but I'm going to take the brush. Ooh, I see light color. I'm going to scrub down this one. Scrub, 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 scrub. To the middle. And I'm not really applying a whole lot of pressure here. Just as I would to clean a dish, basically. Nothing too tough. And come back down. So not a whole lot of work here. Clean off my sponge. Now I'm going to go over to the Goo Gone side. And again, the same amount of pressure. Just like I was cleaning the dish off. Smells not bad, not overly chemically inducive. Let's see if I can get here. I'm going to go in a little bit. Come back down. Okay, here are my 2 sides. Definitely my foamy Goo Gone side and my just liquidy heavy duty tile and drought cleaner. So let's take a look here. I've got my wet towel. I'm going to wipe away and just this section right here so we can see. Come over here and wipe this section away. Going to do the square block for right now. Just see if we can see a big difference in anything. Okay, wow. Here we are with the heavy duty tile. I think what we'll do is let this sit and dry, and we'll do like a little aerial down to see if we get it any cleaner. This isn't the whitest grout anyway. It is rather tan. It's not a very bright grout to begin with. Okay, but we're going to it is wet too. So I'm going to wipe this off. We're going to come back in a couple minutes once it dries, and we will see if we can tell the difference between the 2 products. See you soon. Yes, we did go away to see it if it was going to dry and if it made a difference, but I got anxious, and I went and did a second coat. I wasn't impressed with the first coat, but then again, there's a lot of dirt in this grout. I have literally in the last 3 years not sat down and cleaned this grout. So it is rather dark, and that's my fault. I wanted to point out something before I clean this second round. Again, I'm going to leave it on for 5 minutes. The Goo Gone, I did like the fact that it stayed where I put it. It stayed directly on the grout. It's easier and much cleaner to use. But I noticed something here. Look how this has spread out. So not only am I cleaning the grout when I sprayed it on, but it's seeping into all of the little crevices and the pores of the tile, which impresses me because, you know, if you don't have a good sealant on your tile, or if your tile has pores and crevices like the moon, which is apparent with what we have, this is an extra bonus when you are cleaning, that it's going to get in there. And I'm sorry, I am an Apple person. I love Apple products. This is my Samsung phone, Note 4. I am not impressed with the camera on this phone. So I am at some time in the near future going to go back to my Apple. But as you can see, back to the grout cleaners, look how this has seeped into the other sections, which is going to make it nice for cleaning. So I'm going to brush this out again with the same amount of pressure as I would as I was doing dishes. And I'm going to let it dry. And again, you can see that this Goo Gone stays exactly where it was placed. Oh, look at that. That's dirty. Okay. And we'll let it dry, and we'll come back and finish up this video. Okay, we are dry. I have gone over this with a clean, damp, wet towel, basically like if you would remop your floor. This is the second application that I have done. Again, I am not starting with really white grout, but it's hard to see. This is not the best lighting. Check this out. Here we go from that clean. Now that's really clean. This was 2 applications over to the Goo Gone side, basically. But from a distance point of view, if you are looking with the natural eye, my tiles are clean, where these tiles are still dirty because, of course, my grout cleaner stayed in the grout where it was supposed to stay. But I will have to say that this is so much whiter and brighter and cleaner on this side. So, my recommendation, if you have to do grout by hand, if you cannot afford to have someone come in and do your tile flooring for you, which I would personally prefer, I'm going to have to go with the DuPont Heavy Duty Tile and Grout Cleaner. I would literally spray this on all of your grout, and this stuff seeps into your tiles and through all the cracks and crevices of your tiles and gets clean. Now, again, the pressure I used was just if I was washing dishes. I wasn't putting a whole lot of elbow grease into it. Goo Gone, you worked good, but in the long run, this one definitely spreads out and cleans more of your tile because it says, look, it says tile and grout cleaner, but so doesn't this one. And see, it shows that your whole tiles are clean too. So I'm not sure. I was not paid by any of these companies. I am, again, not a professional floor cleaner. I am a real estate agent and homeowner and mother and grandma who does not like to clean. So again, this would be my recommendation. So there you go. Hope I helped somebody who has some questions on just 2 products. There's many, many more out there, I'm sure. So stay tuned and see if I ever post some more videos on cleaning or anything that would have to do with real estate or your home, cleaning your home, getting ready to sell your home, flipping homes, blah, blah, blah. So y'all have a great day.